me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now.
Hey everyone, I'm DJ KYung, getting ready to sit down with the newest pop sensation out of the Midwest, Alyx Rush.
Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love.
Tell me who Alyx Rush is.
Alyx Rush is a lover of music. I was born into the music. It runs through my veins. And since I love pop music, I want to spread that around the world. I want people to know who I am. I want them to feel the music. I want them to believe that pop music is one of the best genres out there.
Who are some of your musical influences into the music business?
Some of my influences would be like Jason Derulo. I love his voice, I love his sound. There's so many artists that I just love and that have influenced me. Ariana Grande, love her voice, she's awesome. Chris Brown, he's good.
When a fan comes to see Alyx Rush perform, what are they going to see from one of your performances?
You're going to see a lot of good energy. I like to make people smile and laugh, telling jokes up there and stuff. But at most of my performances, I perform acoustic. So
do you take guitar lessons? How did you get into that?
Well, I took guitar lessons when I was little. I only had 2 lessons, and then I got kind of tired of it. And then my mom played guitar, and so I kind of got jealous of her, and I just started, one day I picked it up and started messing around with it, and then I started to teach myself. So I'm self-taught.
Self-taught? Okay, great. I heard you playing before the interview a little bit. I mean, it sounded really great. So when you write your music, do you listen, how do you write your music? Are you one that listens to the beat all the time? Are you one that kind of makes stuff up on your guitar? How do you go about writing your songs?
It depends. Sometimes I start writing by just messing around on the guitar. I just do a couple chords that I like together, and then also I'll make a beat or something, and I'll just sit there and words will start coming out. And just write it on a pad of paper, and yeah.
So you are also a producer then?
Yeah,
correct?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. So how did you start into this business? You said that you started, that it was always in you since you were a little kid, but how did you actually decide to come out of your shell and become an artist?
Well, I'd have to say it was like when I was in choir in high school, I kind of started getting jealous of the people that are getting all the attention, and one day I was like, Mom, I want to start recording and stuff, and she already knew that I had a good voice, and so we went out and we bought recording equipment and stuff, and then I just messed around with it for a while, and that's when it started coming out, when it started to show itself. And
does it help that your mom is a big influence in a support system for your music?
Yeah. My mom has always been my biggest supporter. Ever since I was little, she would always be pumping music into me and just kind of building me up. She always comes to my gigs. Both my parents always come to my gigs. They always know how to bring all the negative stuff down and lift all the positive up, and it makes me feel good about everything. And
all right, when artists come, or I'm sorry, when someone hears that there's artists in Iowa, whether, and I'm not talking about country, but I'm talking hip hop, rap, R&B, pop, mainstream, and they hear that it's in Iowa, everything in Iowa is supposed to be farming and corn and stuff, you know. What could you say to the people about you coming from a state where the musical, you know, the mainstream musical influences aren't what you would consider, you know, industry? You're not from Chicago, you're not from New York, you're not from LA, you're from Iowa. So tell your fans and people just watching this interview, you know, you coming from Iowa, you know, what would they expect to hear from you?
Well, you'll hear a new sound. You wouldn't expect people in small towns to have big dreams, but we do. And Iowa is full of people who know how to work hard and who know how to get things done. And that's who I am.
Do you think the small town with the big dreams, do you think that helps, you know, someone like you coming from Iowa, being from a small town, having these huge aspirations and dreams?
Yeah, it does. Like again, you wouldn't expect that, but like we're not all farmers and hicks and stuff, but yeah, it influences me a lot.
In the grand scheme of things, you know, you definitely said you want to be internationally known. What other things, you know, because in today's, I guess, industry, you'll find like a lot of artists, even DJs like myself, you know, DJs are also producing and they're also, you know, doing all this other stuff. So are artists, you know, you'll find an artist who's a producer, songwriter. Is there anything, you know, did you want to expand who Alyx Rush is, you know, just besides being, you know, hopefully this international pop sensation? Like, what is some of those goals to have in the future for you?
Well, if we're talking short term, I really want to, by like 2016, to at least have an EP out or some sort of album. And then long term, I would say I want to have a huge fan base. I want to be doing concerts and just giving everybody my all. I want to spread my talent around, and I want them to know who I am.
What is, you said doing huge concerts, what would be the one place you would love to perform?
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden,
yeah.
Just like Jay-Z and all the greats and stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. Who is somebody like that you want to, you know, whether it be independent, even international industry, who's an artist that you would like to do like a collaboration with?
Definitely Jason Derulo, Ariana Grande, like a lot of the same that I said before, but who else? A lot of different ones like Big Sean, maybe even Taylor Swift, I don't know.
So you're kind of open, being a pop artist, you're really open to different genres and producers and stuff like that. So I guess in the, you know, being open to so much, has that like helped you as an artist, being able to take, you know, like hip hop, like a Big Sean, or, you know, and then taking Ariana Grande, you know, something that a female artist does? Has that, all those influences helped you as an artist, becoming an artist?
Yeah, yes. Like I've done covers of country songs, and you know, you like hear different sounds, and you want to kind of, sometimes I try to put them all together in my other songs that I'm writing, and it really helps, I guess, because it makes people like feel the music better, because like they, yeah.
So your fan base, let's talk about your fan base. Who is, or what is an Alyx Rush fan base? Do you have like a certain, you know, type of fan that you're trying to get, or are you just, you know?
I'm for everyone.
For everyone?
Yeah.
Tell your fans and your new fans where they can find anything that has to do with Alyx Rush.
You can find me on SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Alyx Rush Music, and I also have a website, alyxrush.com.
Thanks guys for checking out Alyx Rush. You can find more information about him on alyxrush.com.